Good day everyone. This is the third problem for taping corrections due to incorrect tape length. Let's read the problem. A building 38 meters by 45 meters is to be laid out with a 50-meter long metallic tape. If during standardization the tape is found to be only 49.95 meters, determine the following. Dimensions to be laid out using this tape in order that the building shall have the desired dimensions. Using the same tape, what should the diagonals read? Okay, so there's a little bit there's a little bit of a difference between the previous problems and this one, because in this problem we are now laying out. Okay, we are now laying out using this incorrect tape length. Okay, so you will see as we go along. So the first thing that we're going to do here is, of course, write out our formula. So our formula is CL is equal to L minus L prime over L multiplied by big L. Okay, so dimensions to be laid out using this tape in order that the building shall have the desired dimensions. Okay, so dimensions to be laid out using this tape. Okay, take note of that. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to plug in the values. So we are going to solve for the dimension that we're going to lay out for the 38 meter width. Okay, so let's start. So for the width, you will have CL. Let's just write CL under the subscript W. That's just our own notation. You can have your own notation. And then the small l that we're going to use here is, of course, the 49.95 meters. And then minus 50 meters, which is our desired tape length. And then divided by 50 meters, and then we will multiply this by 38 meters. Okay, the correction that we're going to apply to the width, if we input that in our calculator, what you will get is a negative 0.038. Okay, 0.038. And then, so what does this mean? So this means that if we want to lay out our line, which is 38 meters, exactly 38 meters, we know that our tape is, if we lay out until the 38 meter mark, it is negative 0.038 too short. Okay, so if we go out into the field and we lay out this tape right here, 38 meters, this is the erroneous tape. Okay, because in the problem it said using this tape, using this same erroneous tape. So it is said using from our calculations that this is negative 0.038 meters too short. Okay, so this is short. So what we're going to do is, to get an exactly 38 meters that we want, we will add here 0.038. Okay, so when we lay out, let's just erase this. So so when we lay out, we will use a dimension to be laid out for the width. Should be equal to 38 plus 0.038, that would be 38.038 meters. Okay. So I know this can be a little bit confusing because in the past two problems we have been correcting the already measured length. Okay, but this time we are still going to lay it out on the field using the erroneous tape. Okay, so take note whenever you're solving problems, take note of this layout word. Okay, so with dimension, we are going to lay out 38.038 meters to get exactly 38 meters that we want. Okay, let us now go to our length. Okay, so for our length, so CL and then another subscript L, we are still going to use the same thing. 49.95, that is the erroneous tape length, minus 50. So let's just write out meters here. 50 meters, and then we are going to multiply that by our length, which is 45 meters. And then CLL, in this case, will be, if we use our calculators, you will get negative 0.045 meters. Okay, so this is the correction that you need to apply. So now, again, if we go there into the field and lay out the 45 meters, we know that it will be negative 0.045, too short. And what we're going to do is we are going to add this correction so that our measurement in the field will be exactly 45 meters. Okay, so that will be 45 plus 0.045. 45.045 meters. Okay, so this is the answer. So these are the answers for letter A. Dimensions to be laid out in order that the building shall have the desired dimensions. Okay, so that's it. So this one word right here, layout, will have this effect onto the application of your problem. Okay, because now we're not just correcting the already measured line, we are determining what length reading we should apply to get exactly the dimension that we want. So that is the difference. So let's now go to letter B. Using the same tape, what should the diagonals read? So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to compute for the diagonals. Compute for the length of the diagonals. Okay, so this is 38 meters, and then this will be 45 meters. And then we will just use the Pythagorean theorem for this. So our diagonal D will be equal to the square root of 45 squared plus 38 squared. Okay? So our diagonal should be 58. Okay. 58.957. 58.957 meters. Okay? This should be the length of the diagonal. But using our tape, we should calculate first. The error in measurement if we were to lay out this particular diagonal. If we were to use the tape to get this particular diagonal. Okay, so the correction CL, let's just put another subscript D. It will be again 49.95 meters minus 50 meters all over 50 meters. Then multiply that by 58.957 meters. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not 957. This is not 957. This should be 898. So that should be 898 right there. 49 squared, it should be 58.898. I'm going to just erase this 898, Then correction for the diagonal should be negative 0.059 meters. Okay, this is the correction. So if we were to lay out using this erroneous tape, this exact measurement of 58.898, you will get negative 0.059 meters too short. Now, in order to get the correct length when we lay it out on the field, then we're just simply going to add. So the diagonal dimension that we're going to lay out should be equal to, that's 58.898 plus 0.059 meters, and you will get here the 58.957 meters. So diagonal length to be laid out, this is 58.957 meters. Okay, so to review, we have been correcting different measurements if we used a tape with incorrect length. Now, in the first two problems, we corrected the already measured tape. So we determined what the correct measurement was by computing the corrections. In this case, in this third case, we're still going to lay out at that particular line. So by knowing in advance the error, if we were to delineate that line using the incorrect tape length, we can compensate for it. So we can add the error in this case it is negative 0.059. We can add that to this 58.898, so that when we lay out it on the field, you will get exactly 58.898. Okay, so I hope that made sense, and I hope you learned something new in this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next ones.